I'm Nicholas Wallace, and tonight I will be attempting to contact the other side.
Now, do you believe in ghosts?
People have stories and history, but also things have a story. Most people believe that the Quinty Hotel was haunted, but they were wrong. It wasn't the hotel. It was an inconspicuous piece of furniture. Right the way back, sit right back there, perfect. Sit right back on the chair like that. Hold your arms up like this. Take a deep breath in and out. Tilt your arms there. Perfect. Just gonna tip your head forward a little bit. Connection. You're going to very slowly raise your right arm into the air. And when you feel the sensation return, very slowly let your arms sink back down. Raise your hand if you can feel this. And back down. And back down. I'm gonna let you stand up.
Let me hear your comments.
I got touched. A bunch. I put the blindfold on and it felt like I got touched. I don't know.
If I was to say you're creepy, that is the best compliment I could give you. Really creepy, really weird. You got possessed by a doll.
As he explains, the chair is connected to many mysterious deaths which always happen to people who were in the same room with the chair. Nicholas then says he needs someone to sit in the chair. Since there are no volunteers, he picks Gabrielle. Since the mysterious death always happen in the dark, he blindfolds her after she sits in the chair. Nicholas then introduces an old doll which was found in the same haunted hotel as the chair and seems to have a special mysterious connection to the chair. He then tells Gabrielle to lift her arm when she feels a certain sensation. He lifts the doll arm up, and at the same moment, Gabrielle also lifts her arm. He then lowers the doll arm and Gabrielle also lowers the arm. What on earth is going on? But it gets even scarier. Nick tells Gabrielle to raise her hand when he touches her. He never touches her, but he does touch the doll. And miraculously, even time he touched the doll, Gabrielle immediately raised her hand. How did he do it? The first thing you need to understand is that no actual magic or supernatural forces were involved in this performance. This was a just very good magic trick, that's all. In this illusion, Nicholas uses a well-known magic technique called dual reality. The core of this technique is this: what the spectator actually experiences and what the audience thinks the spectator experienced are two different things. In this case, the difference is in the location of the touch. The audience assumes that Gabrielle felt the touch on exactly the same spot as Nicholas touched on the doll. Since he obviously didn't touch her there, we assume that a magical connection between the doll and Gabrielle was established. However, what really happened is that Gabrielle felt the touch somewhere else. It is impossible to tell where exactly, but it was probably somewhere on her back, which is not visible to the audience. So what touched her there? Again, we cannot be certain, but there is some sort of a device somewhere inside the pillow. Nicholas probably has a remote controller inside the door, which he can secretly press and trigger the device which then touched Gabriel. And so we get dual reality. Gabriel doesn't know what the audience sees, and the audience doesn't know what Gabriel feels. Nicholas uses the discrepancy to convince the audience that something magical is taking place, but it is just simple trick. Trick to move the playing cards without touching them. The Rihanna asked a jury member to choose a playing card, and she put these cards in the middle of the leaves. Suddenly, the card chosen by the challenger appears. It comes out from the stack of cards. So what is the secret here? Let me try the trick with you. We choose a random card. We put the card in between the playing cards. Notice that hands are completely empty. The card we have chosen will come out from all cards. The secret here is that the Rihanna used invisible string like this. The thread is folded over the leaves in advance in this way. Then you fold the thread on the challenge card. Then put the card in the middle. The thread remains tied to the Rihanna's hand here. The invisible rubber thread will move the cards and take the defined card out. You can see the invisible thread on the Rihanna's forearm. Sword swallowing magic tricks. The act of sword swallowing is a complex process called a peristalsis. The trickiest part of sword swallowers training is the correct placement of the sword. The blade should go past the flipped open epiglottis, behind the prominentia laryngia, past the pharynx, through upper esophageal sphincter and to the bottom of the stomach at the duodenum. Most performers lubricate the sword with saliva, vegetable or olive oil to help the sliding down. It's really not an easy trick. Warning, you should not try to do this. Some performers use fake paper sword.